My name is Nathaniel Oyatogun. I currently work for Aspen Energy Nigeria Limited, and I'm the Managing Director, CEO of the organization. Aspen Energy is an integrated consulting outfit. We work out of our head office in Lagos, and we definitely have been in the energy space for quite some time. We currently have 6 business units in the company, and our work covers exploration, production, from the subsurface to the surface, producing oil and gas, supporting the industries that produce the oil and gas. We have another business unit that looks after asset management, engineering and construction. We have another business unit that provides manpower services for the industry. We have another business unit that does consulting. And then we also do training and capacity building for various organizations. And then we do have gas solutions, a business unit that handles gas solutions, where we work again across the value chain, upstream, midstream, downstream, and what we call money stream, how people can monetize their gas resources. And then finally, we do a couple of things to develop people, advocacy, legal and regulatory framework. And we have supported the industry over the years. So that's what we do. Thank you. In the sector, as a career, basically, I've been a petroleum engineer for close to 40 years now, and still counting. And I have worked in different aspects of the value chain. So it's a great interest to me to see how we can develop infrastructure in Nigeria to support the efforts of the government. We are lacking infrastructure in so many ways, and the infrastructure has to do with what we need to transport gas, what we need to generate electricity properly for the population, the infrastructure that we need to move goods and services across the country. We need rails, we need roads, we need shipping facilities. Just name it. We have a huge deficit of infrastructure as a developing economy. So my interest is that we will be able to make a difference. So that's why I got into the career. Thank you. I must confess that, I joined the DFIP program for 3 reasons. One, I heard a pitch by the program director, Mr. Femi, and I was really impressed. That's number one. I said, I would like to participate in this program. The second reason is that one of my colleagues, my sister, who has also attended the program, recommended it to me. She knows the kind of things that attracts my fancy. Having been a trainer, having been a developer, and she recommended it to me, and I said, okay, I will give it a trial. And then thirdly, I believe that no knowledge is wasted. My concept, my philosophy is to learn, to unlearn, and to relearn. So for me, it was an opportunity to sit in a structured setting in the classroom and learn some of the basic precepts that were taught during the program. So those are the 3 reasons why I enrolled for the program. I will say that the overall experience has been a very rewarding one for me as a person. Um, I wish I'd put in more in the sense that I missed the first two classes because I was away on official assignment, company official duty, and then because of my responsibilities, I was out of town and in transit for the first two sessions. But for all the sessions that I attended, I mean, it was wonderful. It's an opportunity to meet people of different skills and competences. It's an opportunity to meet people who are working in different part of the economy. And then by the time we exchange ideas, we listen to the program facilitators. Wonderful. We listen to the program, good design of program. The case studies were wonderful. The syndicate sessions where you work in teams, we had a total of 4 teams. I mean, those were things that were exciting for me. I mean, there are things I've always done in my training session to get people to participate. So seeing it being done by somebody else in a totally different program setting was quite motivating for me, and it was quite impressive. So I think that I really enjoyed the program, and I would say indeed my objectives were met, you know, in attending the program. So I wish I could have done more, and I would still like to do more. The classes that I missed, I'm trying to go back to the recordings and follow through. And I know that by the time I keep engaging with the wonderful team, even beyond now, we can definitely find an avenue to collaborate and take, you know, the message to a wider audience, where we get people to see the importance of having a structure to financing projects or looking for project finance, and how you can package your project to be bankable, to be commercially viable, to be technically feasible, and to be able to add value to people's lives. Africa needs a lot of this infrastructure, as I mentioned earlier on. Nigeria in particular also needs a lot of this infrastructure. So it would be nice that we get things going and we do it and do it right. And I think that the organizers of this program, they've got it for me. Thank you. So for bankability of projects, DFIP has helped to reinforce the things I know, that before you have a bankable project, there are certain building blocks that will make that project bankable. So it's not just enough to say that the project is commercially viable or technically feasible, but at the end of the day, if it's going to be financed in a structured manner through project financing, are you able to assure the providers of the finance, are you able to assure them that they will get their money back and there will be a return on investment? Are you able to mitigate the risks that are associated with the project, de-risk them, and put them in a manageable form that can scale through the eyes of the lenders, the providers of capital, and in a sustainable manner? Are you able to develop your programs, your projects in such a way that it meets the environmental sustainability and governance guidelines, you know, that people are looking for these days? So it's not just a buzzword, but we want to do a project in a responsible manner. We want to take care of the environment so that we leave the environment in a better way for future generations. We do not use the current situation that we are in to destroy the environment. If we destroy the environment, there will be nothing left for our children, our children's children, and for future generations. So for me, bankability is very, very important. And in the course, during the DFIP, we looked at various ways of enhancing the bankability of a project. We look at various ways of having predictable cash flow, of having predictable inflow of the project, because when you take a project finance, you know, the recourse for the lenders and those who are financing it is that project, the cash flow that comes from the project. So if it is not bankable, then there are risks, and people will not want to put their money down where there are risks and they're not sure that those risks can be managed or mitigated or avoided or transferred or whatever it is. Because it's always good to transfer risk to those who are best able to manage it. So bankability is at the core of the program. And then beyond bankability, you now look at other things that are associated with executing robust projects across Africa and across Nigeria to make sure that things are okay. Definitely, my answer is yes. I will recommend people. As a matter of fact, I'm already trying to get one of my colleagues who is a director in our company. I'm trying to schedule it into his program to attend the next module. I find it rewarding. So, and if you've tasted honey, I mean, in a structured manner, it's good to share that honey with somebody else, that, oh, honey is sweet. So I will recommend to people. And as I said, it's something that we can develop a relationship with the organizers. And I see a synergy because I'm a trainer, and there are areas where we can collaborate as an organization into taking this project further and enhancing what people see and get from doing projects and doing it right. If at all we succeed in Nigeria to make sure that future projects that will come are properly designed, they are bankable, they are executed professionally, they are within budget. If at all there's going to be an over budget, you know why. But not only that, they are bankable, they are profitable, they add value to the quality of lives of people, then the objectives of the program would have been more than achieved. So I will recommend it to people, and I will be an ambassador of the program. Thank you.